Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am playing Subova Springs Golf Club in San Jacinto, California. Super fun course, parkland style, but very difficult with narrow fairways. For a couple of years, this hosted a nationwide tour event, which is now known as the Korn Ferry tour event. So lots of now pros have played here before, so it'll be real challenging playing from the tour tees, which will make things even more difficult. So let's get right in. First hole here at Subova, par 4, 452, greens back around the corner. Ripping driver up this right hand side. Try to hit a draw and put it in the fairway, and let's see if we can get off to a quick start. Not a bad tee shot here, just right of the fairway. Didn't quite get to draw back, but it's not a super wide fairway, so pretty pleased with where it ended up. I got 180 yards to that pin. Got a little bit of a jumper lie, so we're gonna be hitting a 7-iron. Just try to chase it back there and see if we can give ourselves a birdie opportunity on the first hole. Good par there on one. 452 first hole. It's not easy, so pretty happy with the par there. Also pretty cool view looking back up at the mountains that border this course. Anyway, on to the second hole. 427. Straight ahead, water all down the left side or right side. You ripping driver probably just left of the pin by that clump of palm trees, and try to put it in play and see if we can keep the hot start going. Just hit the tee shot a little off the toe, missing just off the fairway, but definitely left is better than right. So got 140 yards to that pin. Pretty much just gonna be punching something low, try to chase it back there, and see if we can put it on and give ourselves another opportunity at birdie. Another good par there. Didn't quite get that first putt there. Left ourselves a little bit longer par putt than we wanted, but still not bad. On to hole 3, 489 yards. means right back there, we hitting 3 wood, because there is water that jets in about 285, 290. So ripping 3 wood, pretty much just inside of that gold rock there, and put it in play and see what we can do from there. Not a bad tee shot here, great for line, but unfortunately that ball landed right there. We got 0 roll, so we still got a long way into the screen. About 235 to that pin. Got me hitting a 4-iron, try to get it up there somewhat close to the screen. There's a reason this is the hardest hole on the course, and there's the water I was talking about that kind of pops right about in, about 285. So trying to get a little closer to that, but we still got a chance to get to the screen in 2 on this tough par 4 third. I can't do anything now about it. What? A little bit of an unfortunate bogey there. That's a tough hole, and unfortunately just didn't hit the best second shot. And that chip just came out a little bit harder than I thought it would. But still in the round, that's the hardest handicap hole. So, on the 4th hole, par 3, 144 yards. I'm playing about 140. I hang a pitching wedge, and this is a green light pin, so we're gonna be going right at it and try to attack it. Hopefully, make our first birdie of the day. Not a bad par there. Would have liked a birdie, but pars aren't bad. Just kind of underread that putt. Also, sorry if the video's kind of cut up early. My phone or my camera's overheating right now, so it cuts off at 30 seconds. But anyway, on to the 5th hole, par 5, 570. Rip and driver up that right-hand side. Get in play. Let's see what we can do from there. Hello, baby. Hit a really nice tee shot here. Unfortunately, did not cut enough. You can see how narrow this fairway is. Got a long way in still, so we're just gonna be laying up to a good yardage and try to get on 3 from there. Not a bad par there after where that tee shot ended up. I thought I managed that hole pretty well after that. Going to hole 6, another par 5, a lot shorter, 537. Dog leg right, green's back there. There's your rip and driver. Start it up the right hand side of the draw. Don't think I can reach that bunker out there, so let's give it a rip and let's see what we can do. Got very lucky with this tee shot. Still right of the fairway. It's a bad problem when I hit it too straight. But anyway, I think my ball kicked off that cart path. So we got a really long drive here. We got 182 yards to that pin right through that gap. We're gonna be playing it smart though. We're gonna be hitting a punch out that way. Try to cut it around this tree. Just give ourselves a wedge in. Not trying to be anywhere fancy, because I mean there's these in the way, and I'm not getting around those. So just gonna punch out there. Try to cut it a little bit, and start ourselves up for hopefully a good birdie opportunity. Not a bad par there, but not great. That second shot went a little bit further than I thought it would, which left me with a little bit awkward chip, but hit a pretty good one. Unfortunately, just bad stroke, pushed it out right, so that's what it is. On to the 7th hole now. Really difficult par 4 here, 511. It is pretty straight, but long, so we rip and driver. Hopefully try to hit the fairway here, and yeah, let's see what we can do from there. Be good. Gotcha. That's a tough one to swallow right there. It's a bad tee shot. I had mentioned to myself right before I stepped up to that first tee shot that there's OB left, and that was the last thing that went through my head, so not what we want to do there. Recovered nicely though, hit a really nice 5-iron, just kind of threaded that gap, or threaded that overhanging branch. I hit a really good putt, it just stayed dead straight and didn't break, so not much we can do now. We still got some golf left, so hopefully we can start making some birdies and get that right back. We're on to hole 8, par 3, 158 yards to that pin. Once again, pretty much a green light pin. We'll be hitting a 9-iron, going right at it, and let's see what we can do from there. Uh, good par there, way too much stress there on that second putt though. Yeah, I yanked the first one well left, so not super thrilled with the putter right now. I did, if you guys watched the last video, know I did just switch to the claw grip, so when my stroke's consistent, I feel like it's better, but it's a little iffy right now, so we're gonna have to work on that and just see what's working better. All right, we're gonna move on to hole number 9, par 4, 432 yards. Green is around this corner. If I walk over here, you guys might be able to see it a little bit better. Anyway, it's back around there. You still can't quite see it, but believe me, it's just right back there. Good 9th hole, definitely a challenge here. You rip and drive pretty much right at that cart right there. A little draw, keeping it away from that water. Hopefully give ourselves a mid to short iron in for a second shot, and hopefully we can get a birdie and try to bring some momentum onto the back 9. Mishit this one, a little off the heel, so it had a little bit of a cut. Ferry's over there. We do have an angle. We are not blocked out by this tree, thankfully. 159 yards to that pin. Playing a knockdown 8-iron just to make sure it gets on the screen and see if we can give ourselves a chance for birdie. And like I said on the tee, hopefully carry some momentum onto the back 9. A little bit of a disappointing front 9 there. Hopefully we'll have it change a little bit on the back 9. It's cooling off a little bit, so hopefully that means I'll heat up. Going on to hole 10 though, 378 around the corner, ripping 2-iron. Right at that bunker with a little draw, just short of that left bunker. And let's see what we can do from there. Once again, missed the fairway to the right. Yeah, I think we're in a bad spot here though. We got room. We got 130 yards to that pin. Probably hitting a knockdown pitching wedge. Try to go right at it. And yeah, let's see if we can put this one close and hopefully get some momentum for the rest of the round. starting to get a little frustrated with the way I'm playing. I'm not confident in my shots today, which is not good. You need to have confidence every time you go out and play. So yeah, just hopefully we can get that back throughout the round and hopefully make 1 or 2 birdies here in the last couple holes. So we're on to hole 11, 404 yards up the hill. Looks like there's a tree block on the left side of the green, so it looks like we're gonna be down the right-hand side. So rip and driver down that right-hand side. Now let's see what we can do from there. Really nice drive here. Got it down that right center of the fairway for the first or second time today with the driver. So got 95 yards to that pin. Gonna be playing, or 100 yards to that pin. Playing about 110, and this tree is still in our way. So we're gonna have to loft something pretty high up and over it. But we have a 54 wedge in hand, so we're gonna be firing right at the pin. And like I said, hopefully we can make a birdie to carry on some momentum to the rest of the back nine. Theoretically have enough height with this. Not a bad par there. Definitely would have liked a little bit more after being 100 yards out. But, you know, it gets us off the bogey streak, so we're going to keep grinding from there. We got looks like a pretty interesting hole here coming up, so let's see how it goes. Playing a little up from the tips because the tour tees are right there, but there's no tee box there anymore. So 404 yards, downhill, straight away. So we launch and driver up the right-hand side. Should be able to carry those bunkers pretty easily. So yeah, just launch driver and see if we can put ourselves within a wedge distance. Really nice drive here up the left-hand side. Just got 75 yards into that pin. Did just carry that bunker there, so really happy with that. So yeah, 75 yards in, we hang a 58-degree wedge. See if we can put it close. Not a bad par there again, just a poor wedge shot. Hit a good putt, and yeah, it's right where I aimed it too, so can't be upset about that. Hopefully we can just make a couple actually make a couple putts coming down the last couple holes. Anyway, we're gonna move on to hole 13, 425 par 4. There's the green out there, and this fairway is shaped, or is pretty much a peninsula. Got water left, short, and right, and technically long, but it is connected right there, so it's not an island. But yeah, we rip and driver at the 14th green up there. Little baby draw, pull it in play, and let's see what we can do from there. Cut this one real close to the water on this right hand side. It's pretty dry up here, so the ball does just keep running. But yeah, I got 137 yards to that pin. Gonna be hitting a pitching wedge, going right at it. Just show you guys, there's the Subova casino right there. So that runs down this entire left side of the hole. Does offer a pretty cool backdrop though for playing this hole, but yeah, back to the shot. I'm hitting a pitching wedge, going right at it. Let's see what we can do. After a really bad second shot, a bad chip actually made a putt today, so hopefully that means good things for the last couple holes. We do have a couple tough holes to finish though. Starting to get a little windy, so it's definitely going to play more of a challenge. On hole 14, par 3, 214 to that pin, all on the right side of the green. We're just going to be looking at the middle of the green though. I'm hitting a 5-iron. Wind is kind of pretty much straight off the right, so we helping keep the ball away from that water. So let's hit a 5-iron just to left that pin. Let's see what we can do from there. Not a bad par there. That's a tough hole. So moving on to hole number 15. This hole is a brute. 641 straight into the wind. Green's way out there, slight dogleg left, so we got water all down the right side. So we're hitting a pretty much stinger driver up the left. Try to keep this ball in play, and let's see what we can do from there. Really good drive down the center of the fairway. Got out there quite a ways, about 300 off the tee essentially. So we got about 340 into this pin, which you can see is right up there. Gonna be just hitting something low, play with the 2-iron right over this bunker. Get it out there and play and give ourselves a chance to attack this pin in 3. I just want to show you guys real quickly. That's where my ball ended up. There is a little bit of a down slope right where the pin is. You can kind of see it there, but what I want to show you guys is that's where my ball landed right there. So not a bad shot. We got this for birdie, so let's see if we can make it. Not a bad par there. That is a tough par 5, being at 540 into the wind. Gave ourselves that birdie opportunity. Just overplaying break. I mean, that's the line I wanted to hit it on, so I can't be upset with the stroke or anything there. I guess be upset with myself for playing it that high up. But I'm on to hole 16 now. Tough par 3, 235 yards to that pin. It is downwind though, so we're gonna be hitting a 4-iron. Go approach right at it, and yeah, let's see if we can put it close and hopefully make our first birdie on probably the toughest par 3 on the course. Pretty happy with that par there. That's a tough par 3, so par's a good score. Yeah, sorry about the camera cutting out. There was no editing involved. That's just the phone, or my camera was overheating, so cuts off at 30 seconds. Thought I'd have a little more time between hitting that shot and when the 30-second mark was. But we're going to hole 17, par 4, 375. Gonna rip driver right down the middle. Let's see what we can do. Very poorly hit driver here. Kind of got away with it though. I got 108 yards to that back pin, and it's also in the wind, so that's still about a 275 drive with a really big miss hit. And this fairway is pretty skinny, so not the worst. We're hitting a 50-degree wedge, playing at about 120 because of the headwind going right at the pin. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Really nice birdie there. Definitely feels good to get one on the card. Give us a chance to post a decent score. Last hole is a par 5, 521. Dugly around the corner. Green's right behind these trees. But yeah, we're ripping driver out there. Try to put it in play and give ourselves a chance to get there in 2. And hopefully finish with back-to-back birdies. Really nice drive here. Threaded the needle on this very narrow fairway. And we have ourselves a chance to get to this green in 214 yards to that pin with a, gotta say, really cool backdrop with the clubhouse and then the mountain back there. Just to note, on the other side, I think it's a little more that way, but on the other side, yeah, on the other side of that mountain back there is Palm Springs, so we are pretty close to it, just on the other side of the mountain. But yeah, we're hitting 4-iron right at the pin. Try to put it on, and yeah, let's hopefully get this ball on the green too and give ourselves a chance at eagle. All right, that'll do it for today's video. Not the best finish, unfortunately, but had to go for it to try to make that birdie. But anyway, yeah, like I said, that'll do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.